Welcome. Take a moment to settle in and let the world's noise fade away. Here we find only quiet and peace, a sanctuary above the rush of daily life. Our journey isn't about distance but perspective. We'll rise above, leaving cares behind. Imagine the gentle lift, the world unfolding beneath you, city sounds replaced by soothing music. This is your time to unwind, to let go of tension and simply float. We'll see a city of icons and water, not as tourists but as birds, serene, detached, observant. Let the music and sights create a space to recharge, a moment of stillness in a moving world. There's no destination, no schedule, just the reward of the journey itself. Prepare to lift off, to witness beauty from above, and let peace find you. Our ascent above one of the world's most beautiful cities begins now. Below, San Francisco awakens, a city embraced by water, crowned with rolling hills. From above, it's a mosaic of color and form, its streets and hills blending into a breathtaking whole. Early light paints towers gold and rose, shadows stretching across quiet neighborhoods. Steel and glass meet historic homes, bustling ports neighbor hidden parks, all in harmony from this view. We hover in stillness, watching the city's energy unfold, people, traffic, stories in motion. Yet here we're silent observers, appreciating the city's pulse without the rush. This is not a tour, but a meditation, a chance to connect with the city's spirit. The city offers its beauty, inviting our gentle gaze. Let's begin our graceful dance across its skies. Let go. Imagine rising effortlessly, the world shrinking below as details sharpen. This is more than watching. It's an invitation to participate in serenity. Let your thoughts drift with the clouds, present in this moment of visual bliss. The camera glides like an albatross, music swelling to deepen wonder. Let sight and sound transport you. Forget the room, you're here above the Pacific coastline. The vast sky and sea put worries in perspective, opening the heart to beauty. Take a deep breath, exhale, and let yourself be captivated. Our serene journey begins. Let's soar. We approach an icon, the Golden Gate Bridge, a bold stroke of international orange. Its towers reach skyward, graceful and strong, connecting city and wild headlands. From above, tiny vehicles cross in silent lines. Suspension cables curve like a harp's strings. The bridge glows in the morning sun, shadows defining every detail. This view reveals its true majesty, a landmark of ambition and creativity. Below, the Pacific meets the bay in swirling currents, the bridge serene above the turmoil. It stands as a symbol of connection and passage, constant in a changing world. We linger, soaking in its quiet power. Now the famous fog rolls in a slow, silent river from the sea. The bridge plays hide and seek, its towers piercing a white sea of clouds. From above, the fog transforms the scene soft, mysterious, almost surreal. Sunlight bathes the upper world while below the city is cool and shaded. Steel and fog coexist in beautiful harmony, the fog softening the bridge's lines. Tendrils of mist curl around cables, adding dreamlike wonder. This is Fog City's daily performance, a reminder of perspective's power. Nature and human creation meet in visual poetry. Leaving the bridge, we glide over San Francisco Bay, a canvas of shifting blues and sparkling light. Ships and sailboats trace white lines. Alcatraz appears as a quiet sanctuary reclaimed by nature. The city's waterfront unfolds, piers, docks, the ferry building's clock tower, ferries in steady rhythm. From above, the bay's geometry and movement reveal a silent, graceful network of life. The bay is the city's heart, shaping weather, culture, and existence. Floating above, we feel its calming influence and profound stillness. The air is fresh, the view expansive, a sense of freedom and peace. We pause, absorbing the deep blue tranquility before turning to the coastline. We turn west, leaving the bay. The coastline here is wild and dramatic, where land fights the sea. Sharp cliffs drop into churning waves. The ocean's power is unmistakable. We see hidden coves and secluded beaches. Drifting further, we see the ruins of the Sutro baths. From the air, they look like ancient ruins reclaimed by the sea. As we continue, we feel a sense of awe at this magnificent edge. San Francisco is forever tied to the vast, powerful ocean at its door. We now turn inland, away from the water's edge towards the heart of the city. This is the downtown core, the financial district, a dense forest of glass and steel. The sun reflects brightly off thousands of windows. Our flight path takes us over this concrete jungle. We can appreciate the sheer density of this urban environment, the economic engine of the city. Together, they form a skyline that is recognizable around the world. It speaks of commerce and innovation. It is the city's beating heart, a center of power observed from a peaceful distance. From downtown's dense cluster, we drift outwards. The landscape changes. Skyscrapers give way to lower buildings. We float over the city's neighborhoods, each a distinct patch in a grand mosaic. From the sky, we see patterns and colors defining each area. Some are grids of neat streets, others follow the hills. It's a tapestry woven into the land, rooftops spread like a textured carpet. We see the vibrant Mission and the subdued Richmond. Each neighborhood has its own unique visual signature. The city is alive, its neighborhoods vital organs. It's home to millions, a beautiful, complex web of human existence. We descend slightly, changing our perspective once more. We are now moving through the city, rather than just above it. Our path takes us low over the wide boulevards, following the flow of the streets. The buildings rise up on either side of us, creating what feels like a journey through a great canyon of concrete and glass. This is the city at a more human scale, yet we are still detached, floating just above the fray. We see the iconic cable cars making their slow, steady climb up the steep hills, their familiar form a classic symbol of San Francisco. The architecture is a fascinating mix. We glide past grand historic theaters with ornate facades, sitting next to modern office blocks with clean, minimalist lines. We see the intricate details we missed from higher up. The fire escapes that create geometric patterns on the sides of brick buildings, the colorful murals painted on walls, turning blank surfaces into vast public canvases. These are the details that give the city its rich character. It is a place that rewards closer inspection, revealing layers of history, art, and culture on every street corner. We follow a main artery, like Market Street, the city's spine. From our unique vantage point, we can see its entire length stretching out before us, a straight line cutting through the urban grid. We see the flow of traffic, a silent river of red and white lights, even in the daytime. The wide sidewalks are filled with pedestrians, tiny figures moving with purpose, creating a constant fluid motion. We are close enough to sense the energy, but our serene gliding movement keeps us in a state of peaceful observation. We are a silent witness to the city's ceaseless rhythm. This journey through the canyons of the city offers a different kind of beauty. It is not the vast natural beauty of the ocean, but the complex dynamic beauty of a human creation. It is a world built on a grand scale, designed for movement and interaction. As we float through these man-made valleys, we can appreciate the vision and effort it took to build such a place. The city is a living monument to human collaboration and persistence. Our flight through its heart is a tribute to the vibrant energy that flows through its concrete veins every single day. Our flight path now changes direction, lifting us gently upwards again. We head towards a place that is both a park and a postcard, Alamo Square. As we approach, a famous and beloved view comes into focus. A row of beautiful Victorian houses stands gracefully against the backdrop of the modern downtown skyline. These are the Painted Ladies. Their intricate designs and soft pastel colors are a delightful contrast to the sleek, imposing towers in the distance. They represent a different era, a time of detailed craftsmanship and elegant design. We circle the park slowly, taking in the scene from all angles. The houses are perfectly preserved, a line of architectural jewels. Each one is slightly different, with its own unique combination of colors and decorative features. From the bay windows to the ornate gables, they are a feast for the eyes. Below them, the green expanse of Alamo Square slopes gently downwards, a perfect lawn providing an ideal vantage point. From our aerial view, we can see the perfect composition of the scene. The historic homes in the foreground, the green park in the middle ground, and the towering city in the background. This view captures the essence of San Francisco. It is a city that honors its past while constantly building its future. The juxtaposition of the old and the new is not jarring. Instead, It creates a visual dialogue. The painted ladies speak of history, of family, of a more intimate scale of life. The skyline speaks of ambition, of technology, and of the future. Here in this single frame, these two sides of the city's character exist in perfect harmony. It is a reminder that a city can grow and change without losing its soul or forgetting its history. We linger here, floating on the gentle breeze. This is one of the most photographed spots in the city, but seeing it from the air offers a fresh perspective. We can appreciate the way the neighborhood is laid out around the park, the way the streets create a frame for this iconic view. It is a peaceful, almost domestic scene, yet it holds a grander significance. It is a symbol of the city's resilience and its enduring charm, a quiet testament to the beauty that can be found in the thoughtful preservation of history amidst the unstoppable march of progress. No aerial tour of San Francisco would be complete without paying tribute to its famous hills. We rise higher now, gaining altitude to appreciate the city's dramatic topography. From the ground, these hills are a challenge, a steep climb for cars and pedestrians. But from the air, they are magnificent. They are great, green and brown waves rolling through the urban landscape, giving the city its unique, three-dimensional character. The streets are draped over them like ribbons, creating an incredible grid that defies the challenging terrain. We float towards two of the most prominent peaks, Twin Peaks. From this central vantage point, the entire city unfolds beneath us in a breathtaking panorama. We can see in every direction: the Golden Gate Bridge to the north, the Bay and the Bay Bridge to the east, the downtown skyline, and the vast grid of neighborhoods stretching out to the Pacific Ocean in the west. It is a map of our entire journey, laid out before our eyes. The sheer scale of the view is awe-inspiring. It puts everything into perspective, showing how all the different parts of the city connect to form a cohesive whole. Our journey continues, gliding over other famous hills. We see Coit Tower standing atop Telegraph Hill, a lonely white column watching over the northern waterfront. We drift over the affluent slopes of Nob Hill, where grand hotels and apartments command sweeping views of the bay. Each hill offers a different perspective, a new angle from which to appreciate the city's beauty. The way the light and shadow play across these undulating forms adds depth and texture to the scene. The city is never flat, never boring. It is a dynamic landscape of constant ups and downs. This part of our flight is a celebration of height and perspective. The hills are the city's natural viewing platforms, and we are experiencing them from the ultimate viewpoint. They are fundamental to the city's identity, shaping its climate, its culture, and the daily lives of its residents. As we soar over them, we feel a sense of exhilaration and freedom. We are on top of the world, looking down on one of its most beautiful creations. It is a moment of pure wonder, a final look at the city's grand layout, before we turn our attention to its quieter, greener spaces. We shift from the urban grid towards a vast green expanse. This is Golden Gate Park, a remarkable rectangle of nature carved into the city. From above, its scale is astonishing, stretching for miles to the ocean. It's the city's lungs, breathing life into the urban environment. Nearing the Conservatory of Flowers, the elegant glass greenhouse looks like a Victorian jewel box. The park is a masterpiece of landscape design, a place of immense beauty. Floating above, we see trees, meadows, and lakes. We glide over Stowe Lake, its calm water encircling Strawberry Hill. This park is vital to San Francisco, a place for recreation and connection with nature. It's a collective sigh of relief for a busy city. We drift deeper into this vast park, a rich tapestry of greens. Our flight takes us over the Dutch windmills at the park's edge. They stand against the backdrop of the Pacific Ocean. Look at the sheer diversity of life within this thriving, man-made ecosystem. The park is a living, breathing entity, a sanctuary for birds and plants from all over the world. This green expanse is a symbol of hope and renewal, a place designed purely for the well-being of the city's inhabitants. Our gentle passage is a moment of pure tranquility. Leaving the green shelter of the park, we journey to the edge of the continent. We are now floating over Ocean Beach. The vast sand forms a ribbon between the city and the Pacific Ocean. The waves here are larger, more powerful, The great highway separates the wild ocean from the city. We look back towards the city from the ocean. The city faces the ocean, forever looking out at the vast, open horizon. This is a place where people come to feel the power of nature, to walk, to think, to watch the sun set into the water. As we float here, we share in that feeling of awe and contemplation. Our flight path now turns us south, following the coastline. The character of the shore begins to change once more. The long, flat expanse of ocean beach gives way to more rugged terrain. We are now soaring alongside the cliffs near Fort Funston. This is a wilder, more dramatic landscape. The cliffs, composed of sand and rock, are constantly being shaped and sculpted by the wind and the sea. They drop steeply to the water below, creating a stunning visual contrast between the golden brown land and the deep blue ocean. This area is a popular spot for hang gliding, and from our perspective, we can understand why. The winds that come off the Pacific are strong and steady, creating the perfect conditions for flight. We might see the colorful wings of the gliders below us, sharing the air, riding the same invisible currents that carry us on our journey. They look like large, graceful birds soaring effortlessly along the cliff edge. It is a beautiful sight, a joyful expression of freedom, and a harmonious interaction between humans and the powerful forces of nature. We look down at the water crashing at the base of the cliffs. The waves are relentless, a constant source of energy and motion. The sound, which we can only imagine, must be a powerful roar. Yet from our silent gliding perspective, it is a beautiful, rhythmic dance. The white foam creates intricate, fleeting patterns against the darker water and the shore. This is nature's artistry at work, a masterpiece that is never the same from one moment to the next. Our journey allows us to witness this endless creative process from a unique and privileged vantage point. As we continue to drift along this magnificent coast, a profound sense of peace settles over us. We are suspended between the vast sky above and the immense ocean below. The city, with its energy and its noise, feels like a distant memory. Here there is only the wind, the water, and the land. It is a moment of pure immersion in the natural world. The gentle, rocking motion of our flight, combined with the majestic scenery, creates a deeply meditative state. It is the Pacific's gentle embrace, a final calming touch before we turn to watch the day come to a close. The day retreats, the sun descends, and a new light falls upon the landscape. This is the golden hour, a magical time bathed in a soft, warm glow. The harsh light is gone, replaced by a gentle radiance. The colors of the city, sea, and sky are transformed. Our journey enters its most beautiful phase. The city pauses, soaking in the day's last gift. The Golden Gate Bridge has never looked more golden. A scene of almost impossible beauty unfolds. The sun sinks, touching the horizon. Golden light deepens into fiery hues. The sky is a vast canvas of brilliant colors. The ocean reflects this fire, a shimmering path to the setting sun. We witness this breathtaking display of nature's artistry. It is a moment of pure awe. This light washes over the city, a final dramatic illumination. The world is saturated with warmth, a last burst of energy. It's a fleeting moment, but its impact is profound, a reminder of the incredible beauty that marks day and night. The whole city is unified by this moment of natural beauty. As the sun disappears from view, the light changes once more. The direct fiery colors fade and are replaced by the soft ambient glow of twilight. The shadows, which had been growing longer throughout the golden hour, now lose their sharp edges. They stretch out and merge, covering the city in a soft blue-gray blanket. The deep canyons of the financial district are the first to fall into darkness, their immense forms becoming dark silhouettes against the still colorful western sky. It is a time of transition, a gentle handover from the sun to the moon and the stars. Our aerial perspective allows us to appreciate this process in a unique way. We can see the Earth shadow rising in the eastern sky, a dark blue band just above the horizon capped by a pinkish glow known as the Belt of Venus. Below, the city begins to awaken in a new way. Pinpricks of light start to appear. Streetlights flicker on in neat, orderly rows, tracing the lines of the city grid. The windows of homes and office buildings begin to glow with a warm yellow light, revealing the life that continues within. The city is creating its own constellation, a man-made galaxy on the dark surface of the Earth. We drift slowly over the now darkened neighborhoods. The vibrant mosaic of the daytime has been replaced by a different kind of pattern, a pattern of light and dark. The parks become pools of deep blackness, while the main thoroughfares become rivers of flowing light from the traffic. The city takes on a more mysterious and romantic quality. The familiar landmarks, like Coit Tower or the Ferry Building, are now illuminated, standing out as beacons in the gathering dusk. It is the same city, but it feels different, quieter, and more intimate under the cloak of twilight. This is a time of deepening serenity. The drama of the sunset is over, and a quiet calm settles over the landscape. Our flight becomes even more gentle, our movement slower. The accompanying music reflects this change, becoming more minimalist, more ambient, allowing space for quiet reflection. We're witnessing the city breathing out, letting go of the day. The long shadows have done their work, erasing the details and leaving only the essential forms. It is a beautiful, peaceful simplification of the world, preparing us for the final stage of our journey. The last colors fade from the sky, the first stars appear. Below, the city is illuminated, a network of light. Bridges are outlined in white lights. The skyline glows. This is the city's Twilight Serenade. We see the Bay Bridge's light sculpture. The city at night is breathtaking, a living circuit board. We float in the quiet night sky, watching the world twinkle. Our journey has guided us to the quiet sparkle of night. This final view feels like a culmination of everything. As we hold this image, a deep calm pervades. We found a space of pure relaxation, a lasting image of a city sparkling like a jewel. Our journey through the sky is now complete. We have soared over bridges and bays, drifted above parks and peaks. Now, the time has come for our gentle descent. We begin to drift slowly, softly downwards, returning to the world from which we came. We bring with us the peace of the upper air, the memory of the vast and beautiful vistas, carrying the tranquility of our flight back into the quiet of this very moment. But our perspective has been changed forever. It is a place of wonder, a landscape of incredible beauty. These images are now a part of us, a source of calm we can return to in our minds. Our flight is over, but its effects remain, a gentle stillness in the heart. We have been reminded of the power of perspective and of the immense beauty that exists all around us, waiting to be seen. The screen may now be dark, but the journey does not have to end. The peace you have found is yours to keep. Carry it with you as you move back into your day. Let the memory be a quiet anchor in your mind. Whenever you feel the rush of the world begin to overwhelm you, remember the feeling of floating high above it all. Remember the silence of the sky, the endless horizon, and the city sparkling peacefully below. This sense of calm is a resource you can draw upon, a sanctuary you can revisit anytime. This experience is a reminder that beauty is a powerful source of healing and peace. Slow down, look up, look closer. Thank you for joining us on this flight of serenity. May the calm and wonder of this journey stay with you long after the images have faded. Be well and be at peace.